understand no nonsense. I'm from Kanye and Compton. You can never be conscious, cause you just stay on some dumb shit. Talk that raw shit.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Cito the Black Dog, back for another one. And today we're going to talk about what is a spirit, what is spirituality, what is this shit? Because a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about spirituality, and they think that it's like one level. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a culture thing almost, but no, it's not. It's actually like a way of life. It's actually a science to it, and it's actually some real shit. So we just gonna get into it. So according to Google, you know what I'm saying? You go to Google, and the reason why we use shit like Google is because so the average nigga can go in there and look up some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. So if you type in Google, what is a spirit? You know what I'm saying? This is what you're gonna get. The non-physical part of a person that is the seat of the emotions and character. The non-physical part of a person that is the seat of the emotions and character. So basically, it is the non-physical part of you that is the seat of your emotions and your character. You get what I'm saying? That's what a spirit is. So even when we look at, if you, all right, let's just say you think you believe in God. So what is God? God wouldn't be a spirit if we did not give him emotions and thoughts that create his character. So when we read the Bible, we realize, oh, God is powerful. When we read the Bible, we realize, oh, God is mighty, and you know what I'm saying? This is his emotions and character. So this is how you define what a spirit is. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. So those qualities, so that's it, regarded forming the definitive or typical elements in the character of a person, nation, or group. So a nation or group can have a spirit, or in the thought and attitudes of the particular person. So like we just said, the overall, what you think and what you, so you create him. You know what I'm saying? You give, you know what I'm saying? You give him power pretty much. And we're gonna get in a little bit more than that, but we're gonna read down the line. So we know on a certain level that we realize the law of gender, which is the masculine, feminine, which is the masculine would be the thought, rational, and we realize the emotion as the soul, you know what I'm saying, or the feminine aspect, you know. And I just want you guys to keep that in mind, because that's going to be important right now. So let's get into what I want to do and talk about what a computer is and how a computer and the internet occupies you niggas' spirituality, and you don't even know. So as you heard me before, a computer is an artificial mind. A computer is off your mind. We are all multi-dimensional beings. A computer is more so, or the internet is a fourth dimensional concept. And the reason why it's a fourth dimensional concept is because it is connected to a higher form of communication. So like anything with telephones, you know, anything that has a higher form of communication, we have a higher form of communication naturally. You know, that's why, you know, you can kind of sense, you know, what's going on with your girl, you know what I'm saying, or you can sense what's going on with your homie. You're like, you know, that's you communicating on a higher form, on a higher level of reality. That's fourth dimension. And that is what we call the oversoul. That is basically the seat of the spirit. So, like I was saying, computer is the fourth dimensional concept because it is connected to higher forms of communication, basically an oversoul. And what this oversoul does and is here to do, such as like a god in a religion, is here to collect spirits. So it's here to collect spirits by the thoughts and the vibration that the spirits give them. This is how the spirit gain power. Like I said, you and a Christian friend, y'all believe in God, y'all automatically understand, y'all automatically, if you believe in the Bible, you believe God is the all-powerful God, is the only powerful God. A lot of other people might not believe that, but y'all might believe that, so y'all giving that God power. Y'all giving that God, y'all, if you watch The Wrath of the Titans, I think it's the second one, Zeus had came down, was like, yo, the niggas is not praying to us, so we losing power. So basically, you give these gods power. You know what I'm saying? They collect thoughts by, they collect spirits by your thoughts and emotions. And so you're entering the oversoul, which is the web. And it's a symbolic of the web. So you're entering a web. This is why it's called the internet. It sounds cool, right? So how they keep you in this realm is basically what is known on the third dimension as an algorithm. But what we know is just, what we just know is this thought form. So algorithm is a lower version of a thought form. And so depending on how much thought and energy and emotion you give this thing, this is why, like, you can log on Instagram, you have a certain type of feed, you know what I'm saying? Or you have, or Facebook, you have certain type of people. This is because you've been adding, you've been giving it thought, you've been giving emotions, you've been looking at certain things. They document all that data. This is how the computer got powerful over time, by you giving it your thoughts and emotions. You know what I'm saying? So just take you the viewer. Say you the viewer. You're the spirit that the computer is trying to capture. You enter the web, which is the oversoul. You know what I'm saying? You enter the web, which is the oversoul, and you give it your thoughts and emotion. This is how you build a profile. You know what I'm saying? This is how you build a profile. And this is what a lot of people, if they're really stuck in that world, this is how they judge you. This is what they judge you off of. They might not even know you, but they're going to judge you off of that if they're stuck in that realm. This is taking information from you and creating an entity. It's like you creating like a little child. You know what I'm saying? And your child grows. Your child grows over time by your thoughts and emotions you give, and and you control your child by discipline, discipline of its thoughts and emotion. So, you know what I'm saying? So it gives you, okay, I'm supposed to do this when it sees you. You know what I'm saying? So it plays out on different levels. So now your spirit can be, which is pretty much tied to your soul. It can be occupied, and this is where a lot of you guys are, because you guys are deep in the web. You know what I'm saying? You're deep in the web, and you getting fed those algorithms, and your subconscious mind, which is emotions. You know what I'm saying? Your feelings, and this is how your reality gets created. So this is why you can log onto Instagram, and you feel like you're not doing shit with your life. Because you're stuck in the web, you're stuck in the thought form, the algorithm that they keep creating for you, because you keep looking at the same shit. You know what I'm saying? This is not your spirituality. This fourth dimension was created in the third dimension. So therefore, you can't, there's only going deeper into that. You know what I'm saying? We have to go deeper into ourselves. We have to go deeper into our own web, which is our own darkness, which is our own emotion. And this is what we're getting into next. So what is spirituality? Spirituality is basically what we talked about. It's just knowing what spirit is. What is spirit? It's not your emotions and thoughts. You know what I'm saying? That's what spirituality is. What is reality? Now, reality, if you look up what re means, it's the syllable used for the second tone of a diatonic scale. So it's second. And so you're reiterating or reinforcing or reintegrating reality. It's not your reality, you know what I'm saying? It's not your reality. You can create your own reality, but the reality that you see around you has already been created for you because of what you've been fed, of what's been occupying your space, of what's been capturing your spirit and putting it in these trances, taking it here and taking it here. You're giving it the energy. You're feeding that oversoul. You know what I'm saying? You're giving it that. So what you do with spirituality is you realize I'm a spirit. I'm not the emotions. I'm not the thoughts. I'm not the body. And this is what you do in meditation. You close your eye and let the thoughts and emotions pass. You know what I'm saying? Let them go. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? Even if, you know, you get into a point where you get into a trance, you know what I'm saying? It's not what you niggas think. It's really just allowing yourself to focus on the center and just let those thoughts pass without judgment. That's all it is. So you learn how to develop your spirit. This is spirituality. I'm telling you what spirituality is right now. So you learn how to develop your spirit by being aware of what's coming to you. So you never know yourself until you spend time with yourself. And so you can't spend time with yourself if you're occupied so much. If you're occupied with TV, if you're occupied with reality, you're just reinforcing reality. You got to spend time with the true self, the dark side of yourself, the emotions, the soul, your spirit, you know what I'm saying, your space. You got to spend time with that, you know what I'm saying? And the reason people don't do that is because you know, one, fear, you know, and we pretty much train fear, you know what I'm saying? People are scared to tap into the, people are scared of the darkness. People are scared of dark in general. You've been trained by scary movies and to think there's something scary in the dark all your life. So obviously you're not going to go to the dark side. This is why the dark skinned man is, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense, right? So you tap into your dark side, you know, by meditation. What I just told you, you sit there, close your eyes, you know what I'm saying, breathe, get really relaxed, let the thoughts and pass, and then you'll start to see what they call visions, you know what I'm saying, and then you get into decoding, you know, then when you get into decoding, you can get into dream decoding, and then, you know, you get into symbolism, and then you start learning a deeper part of what your subconscious is saying to you. So you can take that, then reinforce that in your reality, more so than reinforcing what you know is presented to you on surface, because we're not here for that. So another way, that's one way. So first way, meditation. Second way, dreams and visions. And the third way will be just observing your reactions, your emotions. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much the reason why I say observing your reactions is because your reactions is symbolic of your moon, your yin principle, which is the dark. You know what I'm saying? The emotion represents the dark, the deep water, the abyss. You know what I'm saying? That which is infinite. You know, that infinite part of you, not that which is finite. You know what I'm saying? So you go into the darkness to bring out light. You know what I'm saying? So when you observe your emotions, you're observing a part of that. You're observing the piece of that. You're observing your reactions to this. So if somebody rub you the wrong way, and you're like, damn, why this nigga rub me the wrong way? He didn't even do shit. And you're like, oh, I know it was a nigga name. You know what I'm saying? This nigga name, let's just say it was this nigga named Rufio, right? You're like, oh, you know, I hated the nigga Rufio and Peter Pan. You know what I'm saying? I hated that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, then you can be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You can bring that to light. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a form, another way of living spirituality instead of letting the reality run you. That's all it's about, getting back to your spirit, getting back to your core, doing what you do best. You know what I'm saying? This is the basic principle of spirituality. This is the best way I know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know, that's it. I'm trying to see if, like, I have any more notes. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, like I said, man, you niggas is in a web. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is in a web of not even just the internet, but it's other forms of internet, because it's other forms of capturing, you know what I'm saying, of capturing niggas' spirits. You know what I'm saying? Money. If you look at the dollar bill, you know what I'm saying, web on there. You know what I'm saying? Money is a form of capturing niggas' spirits. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a coincidence. You know, anything dealing with webs is dealing with the spider. And the spider also is symbolic of the sun. You know what I'm saying? It's like the sun with the spikes and shit around it. You know what I'm saying? It's a deep thing. So it's like an illusion. You know what I'm saying? It's the light of illusion, you know, that we're under. And that's what the sun represents. You know what I'm saying? So it gets deeper on different levels. You know what I'm saying? And I have more videos about this, but overall, you know, what is a spirit? That's that. You know, what is spirituality? You know what I'm saying? And how to get back to your own spirituality. Cito the Black Dog.
I don't know you. You just wanna be kosher. I cannot stand no nonsense. I'm from CALEZ and Compton. You can never be conscious, cause you just stay on some dumb shit. Talk that raw shit.